the house I grew up in a small town in West Texas called Pecos. The town was so small that if you wanted to date somebody, you would have to ask your parents for permission just to make sure you guys weren't related. But I'm glad I grew up here. I had an incredible childhood, had all my family there. Aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents. So holidays, birthdays were super, super special. But if you can tell, Pecos was a pretty humble place. And I didn't know until I was a little older that we were poor. See, my parents had me when they were in high school. We were on and off food stamps. And even though we didn't have much, my parents did everything they could to give me, my brother, my sister a better life. But I'm proud of where I'm from. And I'm grateful to have parents that maybe believe that I could do anything. And because of them, I was the first person in my family to graduate from high school, the first to go to college. And so FAFSA financial aid was just something confusing to us. We were just super happy that I could actually go get an education. So every semester, I'd walk into financial aid and sign a piece of paper, maybe two, and then I could go register for classes. And I did that semester after semester, and by the time I left school, I had 18 loans totaling over $100,000 in debt. My payments were about $1,200 a month, and I could barely survive. I had no one to turn to for help. I called my family, they couldn't do much. I called my school said, call your servicers. I called all four of them, and they said, there's not much we can do, you gotta figure something out. So I was lost, and I was angry. And I was angry because I did all the right things. I worked hard, got good grades, went to a great college, had a great job, but this American dream felt like a nightmare. But I'm not alone. There's 44 million people in this country drowning in $1.7 trillion in student loan debt, and it's impacting every part of our lives. We're not buying homes, we're not saving for retirement like we should, we're not even starting families because of this debt. And it's not that we just have a ton of debt, we have this very confusing situation where we have all these loans, we're paying all these people, and there's over 100 different repayment programs we can hop on, but we have no idea which ones we qualify for and who to turn to for help. And like Megan said, I've dedicated my life to trying to solve this problem. Before Chipper, I launched Student Loan Genius, where I invented the student loan benefit that allows companies to pay down debt for their employees. This crazy idea I had on a plane one day is now being used at companies like MasterCard, Pinterest, and New York Life. And I'm proud to say that because of the work that we've done here, 5% of all companies in this country offer this benefit. But my work's not done. 95% of people in this country still don't have a solution, and it's spiraling out of control. Student debt is growing at $2,600 per second. That's $230 million every day that is added to this epidemic. And the government's trying to help. There's dozens of programs that they put together. Like in 2008, they launched public service loan forgiveness. This incredible program that says if you're a teacher or a nurse or you work in public service, we'll forgive all of your loans after 10 years. Last year was the first year people could qualify, and over 75,000 people applied, but only about 600 were approved. It's all because they didn't follow these little rules that were in the laws. It's crazy to think that, hey, we can sign these pieces of paper and get all this debt, but when we need help, no one's there for us. So that's why we're building Chipper. Chipper is the only student loan app that you'll ever need. We empower borrowers with tools to help them better understand, manage, and pay off their loans all in one app. First thing we do is we help people make the smartest decision when it comes to their loans. You link your loans, and within seconds, our algorithm will determine which of the 150 different repayment programs you qualify for. We get you into those plans and allow you to pay your loans through the app. And the best part is we help you chip away the debt faster without even thinking about it. With Roundups, you link the card you used to buy stuff, and with every purchase, we round up the transaction and send the change off to your student loan, so every day, you're chipping away. And with Chipper Pool, you can invite family and friends to chip away your loans, even your spouse if she loves you enough. And the reason that we're standing in this bank right now is that through our partnership with NBKC, we'll be able to launch the first ever payback card, a debit card that provides cash back directly to your student loans with every purchase that you make. Here's the impact that we could have. With this debit card and with Roundups, the average borrower, we can save them almost $13,000 and pay off their loans 6.5 years faster by buying the stuff they buy every day, groceries, getting gas, going to the coffee shop. In our first year, we're working with thousands of people all over the country in all walks of life, in all different careers. And we're helping manage and pay back almost $250 million in student loans already, and we're growing every single day. So we all know teachers, we all know nurses, we all know people that may be struggling with student loan debt. We'd love to be a part of their debt-free journey. Please let them know about Chipper to go download it in the Apple Store. Android will be coming out soon. And if you believe in the power of education and want to help us solve the biggest epidemic that's facing this country, please, please, please come find me after this. Thank you.